Hello.
Hello, hello.
And another good week to you guys.
You wouldn't know by looking at him, but I brushed him out and he was all burr-free. He didn't have these big mud puddles on him. I can't keep up with that dog.
No. All right.
Dog.
We got the beam, guys. We got the beam. The beams. Those, it's 30 feet long. I will show you. Here, Katie.
You don't need to show them.
Well, I'm going to show them the beam just a little bit. I'm not going to show them the whole thing. I have it waterproofed.
Weighted down.
Because it's going to be here for about a week.
And it's going to rain.
And it's going to rain.
Whole week.
The whole week.
So we went and we got tarps to make sure we had enough to cover.
So we went and got tarps to make sure we have enough to cover. Look at those things.
Beautiful.
Those things are ginormous. I will sit on them as reference. They're 2 feet wide. 2 feet wide.
Good thing you don't have a big butt like I do.
2 feet wide, 30 feet long. They're ginormous.
Ginormous beams. The fun part is going to be getting them
into the house.
in there. That's exciting. Are you excited about it, Winston? I think he is. I think he just wants to be petted.
I chose just to use water buckets as my weight to keep the tarp down. It acts as both a jungle gym for the chickens,
a drinking station.
A drinking station for
all of the animals.
All the animals. And an eyesore for the next week. And it's very patriotic. Look at that.
Look at that.
Red, white, and blue.
Rural King.
Very,
Lowe's,
very patriotic. But
and the bakery.
Katie, you stay there for reference. I mean, that thing is huge. Just huge. There's Katie way over there. It's big. The delivery driver didn't want to move it into this spot here because they are afraid to go between the cedar tree there and the RV because it barely fits. And you have to kind of get it over on this side of the cedar tree to have it pass the RV. So he just dumped it right here. So I took the tractor and I moved it into the spot that I wanted it to be. That's my exciting news. That's it. That's all I have to say, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh, we're not going to talk about the stuff I did?
We're going to talk about the stuff Katie did now.
Okay.
All right.
I actually did something, y'all.
We talk about you actually did something. Just because it's not on camera doesn't mean you don't do anything.
I know. I don't film very often when I do stuff, so it's a false perception. So this little run right here.
Oh yeah, you gotta stop here.
There used to be a whole bunch of roosters in here. Currently, there's only about 3 roosters left down here. There's hens inside. All of these ones right here are hens.
They're trying to get, why are they trying to get inside?
Because there's food and there's shelter in there. So we moved all the roosters up and out that were inside of there. The ones that were out, we weren't about to go rustle them in the multi-flora rows. It's just no fun.
No, it's chasing chickens is no fun.
So we'll wait till the evening. Plus these were the little guys. We were able to catch all but 5 out of the big ones here. And
that's because they went up really high.
They went like 30 feet in the tree.
Really high into the tree.
So there's these 2 that need to still get caught. This one I'm keeping.
Oh, okay. And then there's one more in the tree here.
And then this one right here is gonna be caught.
And what about this one up here?
This one is my favorite. I don't need to keep him, but I really like him. So he'll probably go, but I just really like him. He has such a sweet disposition, and he's a cool looking rooster. I've never seen one like him before. He's
what
just
happened here?
I mowed.
Oh, okay.
I mowed a further strip when I was mowing all of this back here.
What's up, Winston boy? You just gonna be following us?
Yep.
Because you heard the thunder. And he's like, I'll just stick with you guys.
You guys know where to be safe.
Levi's inside the house, probably. Kinsley would not come out of the RV.
We did just go ahead and close up the coop and put the food and water in for the babies.
Because of the hawk situation, no, I'm sorry, the falcon situation that we have.
We just want to, better safe than sorry.
I put the scarecrow over there too. So maybe in about a week, the falcon will just give up and go somewhere else.
These little roosters, these 5, I let stay out.
Are they all roosters?
I am 99% positive. I know for sure the 2 Americanas are.
Over there.
Cochins are so hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure those are roosters. They have not crowed yet, so.
We'll talk about this in a second.
Yeah, so what I did is
Let's go finish the roosters.
Oh, okay. I guess technically that was the first thing I did. I moved the coop and the netting, and I did not film it, but I did it all by myself.
Good job.
Very proud of myself.
Good job.
Thank you. Pat self on back now. Oh, I'm not wearing the right shoes for all these thorns. Ouch. Oh, ow. So I moved all the roosters here. The meat bird is right there, the big boy. He was free ranging. So they got this nice big coop, and I made sure to get them a tree with a lot of branches since they were all roosting in the branches before. Made sure there's no females in there. And then they have this is the loud area. So it's electrified. And I tried to keep the grass a little on the longer side, but I did mow all the way around. And they've already thinned it out quite a bit.
Yeah, they thinned out a lot. It'll be bald in like a week. Oh yeah? Cool.
Yep.
What are we calling this? Rooster Russellville? No.
The bachelor pad?
The bachelor pad.
It's all young, available roosters.
Oh, okay, that works. oh, look what we have.
Oh, we got 2 that got
2
out.
escapees.
I figured that would happen.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's okay. They're not hurting anyone over here.
Where's he going?
There was a sound over there. So I took, and these 4 areas were where the hoop coops used to be, and I brought the tractor up and I scraped it all, and this was all of the deep bedding and all of the debris that was there. I couldn't thin out this spot or even this spot because there's a huge stump right here.
There's a big stump.
Yeah, big stump right in here.
There's a stump right there, and there's a stump right here.
Yep. So that's why this is a little higher. I was trying to get it as level as I could. But we did have a big rain come right after I got done. And it definitely showed where it wasn't even.
That's okay.
But pretty good. Got most of it. Got the barrels out of the way, moved them, moved all the water. So kind of clearing up this spot, working to clean it up. And then we started building the shed here. Ooh, that is squishy. And so here's one of the sheds. We got to getting the roof, the metal roof installed, and as you can see, it rained, and so a little. Yeah,
this was just all yesterday.
Yeah, we did all this.
We were trying to figure out how to do this. It's kind of a snap together shed, but then there's
a kick.
Kick together shed, but then there's a bunch of screws and bolts and stuff like that you have to put together. So it's not just snap and kick together, but the bottom, all the walls, the way that they meet up with this floor here, it is. We're going to be doing a video on this, but we decided we're going to build one of them first
to see if we can do how hard and how long it actually takes so that we can plan the filming of the second one.
Yeah.
Hi, little guy.
But the purpose for this shed and the second one that we're going to have here is to store
all of the chicken supplies. So, and it's an 8x10.
B, you are not welcome, wasp. Where'd you go? Where are you? You're not welcome. Don't be trying to make this your home.
So it'll have double doors, and it'll have a roof, and it has like a little drain system, and it's a plastic shed, but it should be heavy enough and sturdy enough that it shouldn't blow away with winds.
Oh no.
So that was the only reason we went with plastic instead of metal, because a little bit more just easy to clean, and it seemed like it would be easier to put together. Mm-hmm. So just probably about another hour of building. It took us maybe 2 hours, you think?
I'm thinking 2 hours.
And then of course I'll clean it all out, probably build some shelves so that we can stack the food and whatnot, because I don't necessarily want to bring all the buckets inside.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'd rather use those for something else, or maybe fill them up for water up here like we used to do, just to have easily accessible buckets of water where we don't have to turn the hose on every single day. So that's one of the things. So we have 2 of these, which is nice. I'm not sure exactly. I think I might put the other one over there on the other side, but this whole area will be revamped.
Yeah. It'll be nice.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
And it's not an eyesore. It's a nice looking shed, which is great. So that's kind of, and it came in 6 boxes, so those still have components in it, so we're still working through those. But we did pick up all the trash and get rid of all of the stuff. And then the Australorps are free ranging right now. Those are the only ones that we're kind of still letting out.
Yeah. And
they're seeming to get along. The big roosters seeming to get along just fine with all these little roosters.
That's good.
And I'm not breeding the Australorps at all. My incubator is closed for the year.
For the year?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm going to do any more.
Okay.
And if I do, I might do some like December, just for some early laying hens or some early pullets.
Okay.
For early in February.
Okay.
But I'm not planning on doing the incubator anymore.
Oh, good. Well,
well, yeah.
For now.
For now.
I mean, that's a bad thing overall, because we need to continue selling, but.
Yeah, but nobody wants babies, and I just don't want to have to raise babies over the winter.
Yeah.
So, and then we got the net all ready to catch those 4. I have to figure out where to put the one that I'm going to keep. So he's actually going to replace, so the brown one, he's got the brown on his back that's eating.
Oh, up here? That looks like a Bielefelder?
Yeah, he kind of does. So he's a cream leg bar.
That one there.
Yeah, I like him. I like his coloring. But the leg bar rooster, we're not sure what's going on, but of all the eggs we hatched, 90% were roosters. So I'm switching out the rooster to see if it was him. And if it's not, sorry, rooster.
That's the way it goes.
Yep. Something's got to give. I don't know what it was. Haven't done anything more here.
No.
Just kind of waiting on, like I said, we wanted to do the chicken and shed project first, and then start on the garden project. But I do need to get in here in the next day or so and harvest the potatoes, because the bunny keeps eating them.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Little jerk.
Free food.
Free food.
Free food.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to thunderstorms pretty much the rest of this week.
Yep, on and off. On and off. All right, let's go down to Gen Pop. I like how the crepe myrtle is blooming right now.
It's pretty.
It's really pretty.
This one's not quite yet. It's almost. It's just now starting. But this one's full bloom. This one gets a lot more sun. And then we're
getting a couple magnolias.
Oh, cilantro, basil.
Whatever.
You're skipping my garden.
Yeah, I am.
I'm very impressed with my garden this year. I've got herbs.
Oh, there was one magnolia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the bloom is gone. Oh, it's up there now.
Oh, I see the white one.
There's one little tiny one. Oh, there's one way up there.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one right there.
Oh, there we go.
There's a couple.
There's a couple up there.
Yep.
It's pretty funny. Just randomly blooming.
Yep. Yeah, the other one blooms in February.
Oh, that's why the water pressure in that house wasn't so...
Oh, you forgot that that's been on for a minute.
That's been on for about an hour. Katie and I are both very good at... Here, will you just grab this?
I thought you turned it off.
I didn't. Katie and I are very good at forgetting to turn off the water.
So we didn't move these guys, but what we did is we extended them out so they have all of this grass over here. And I wish we would have been filming when we did it because, oh, you want to show what the geese were doing? If you're happy and you know it.
If you're happy and you know it. What was it?
Walk like this. If you're happy and you know it, walk like this. Yeah.
Let's go inside. Let's see how they want to. Let's see if they want to go see their new area. Hi there, guys. We don't have a name for you. We don't. We don't have a name for you. Come on. Come on. Over here. Look at this, all this space for you guys. All this new space, huh? Come on over. Come on over.
You tell them about it.
Our plan was to move Gen Pop because they were just out of grass. It was getting kind of gross in there. And we've just been waiting for an available extra netting to facilitate this move.
Yeah.
But I was out today just kind of doing some chores in kind of late afternoon, and one of the geese had its head through the netting trying to get fresh grass, and it got itself wrapped around, the netting got wrapped around its neck, his or her neck, and so I had to untangle it. And so we immediately opened this area up so that way they wouldn't stick their head through the neck, stick their head through the net to get grass, because now they have fresh grass. Yeah. So our plan is still to kind of move them over into this area here, under the trees, let them bring down some of this brush. Just need one more chicken netting.
We just have to get those 5 roosters out of there, basically.
Yeah,
That's our only extra net that we have. We have 2 extra nets. This one and the green one that the roosters are using. So that's why we're using a lot of this temporary chicken wire.
It works fine when they're adults.
Yeah. When they're older and they don't try to perch on it. Yeah.
Or try to slip underneath it.
Yeah.
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 Oh, the ducks, I don't know if you can see the ducks, but the ducks are super happy having a pool all to themselves without the geese.
Because the geese came over here.
Both of the ducks were over in the green space over there this morning.
Yeah.
And I went to bring them in, and one just hopped right up, flew right back into Gen Pop.
Yep. Yeah, and Gen Pop's gonna get sorted through again. And there's 3 roosters in here that I knew they were roosters, but they're fine. I was debating if I wanted to keep them or not. And so they're gonna end up going in the bachelor pad. And then all of the hens, there's some in here that are available, and there's some that are ours, like Olivia, Olivia's in here. She's one of our very first 8 hens that we ever had. She just likes it in here. She likes that there's no big roosters in here.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple really fun ones like that one right there that's walking, the gray one. It's a salmon Favril olive egger mix also, just like the rooster is up there.
It looks like an olive egger just with the salmon Favril poofy cheeks and fuzzy legs and beard. And
yeah, so that one's a keeper. I think she's pretty fun. And then this one, this barred one right here with the Pomodore, that is a black Australorp female and a cream leg bar rooster.
Crazy. Oh, crazy.
So it has the body of the cream leg bar and the markings of the male, but with the black. It's kind of crazy. So there were some fun ones that we tried in here. And then this is another salmon Favril cross. I'm not sure what she's crossed with. Sean from the Modern Yeoman, the rooster that he kept looks just like that one. It's another one from that group. And then the babies in here are doing good. It looks like there are at least 3, if not 4 females and 1 rooster out of the little babies. I think it's actually, I think it's all females and 1 male. So maybe it's 2 roosters.
Yeah, I see 2 roosters.
Yeah.
The black markings on the wings.
On the wings, yeah. So that's not too horrible. The girls have been eating the rooster's tail feathers. They've been pulling them out, and he's just like, okay, whatever you want to do. Not eating them, they're just pulling them out, which happens sometimes. So I gave him extra oyster shells and some extra calcium just to make sure that it's not a deficiency. A lot of times it's just boredom, unfortunately. And so, what I'm trying to do is these hens that are in here, it's mostly hens. There's 3 roosters in here. The roosters will go in the bachelor pad, and the hens are gonna get moved up with the Buckeyes. So all of the big hens that I'm keeping or that are for sale, they're gonna go up with the Buckeyes, and that's gonna be a free range group up there, and the black Australorps will get caged back up again. So a few more moves, but not too bad. But then the goal is to get all of the chickens out of this area and up there.
Yes.
For 2 reasons. One, there's the predator that it's been living there for years. I don't know if it's a hawk or a falcon. That is nesting over there. And then the other reason is we want to use this pasture for other things.
Yeah.
And so we want it to grow back, which is great. We love that we let it get destroyed by the chickens because it'll come back much nicer because it was all brambles. And so
it'll be a nice pasture, and then we'll just slowly keep bringing down trees and expanding it, but
leaving some trees here and there.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, it'll be like a silvo pasture, but more pasture than woods. So that's an area we're excited to start expanding back.
Yep.
And then all the babies with the mamas are doing good. Betty's the only one that stopped hanging out with her babies, which is odd because last time she had them for like 8 months.
Yeah.
But this time she let them go at like 5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Karen took over.
Karen and Jenny, they're co-parenting, and they have all of them. So they're all still around. And then these girls, the ones that we showed you that are gonna move up with the Buckeyes also, that were hanging out over by the other pen, they also mingle. So it's just a big, huge commune of mamas and various ages of babies.
Yep.
So, good times.
Yeah, fun times.
I don't think what else did we do this weekend? Is that it?
You have new chicken crates. We use these.
Oh yeah, those came in so handy.
So this is all of the new ceiling joists, roof rafters we're putting in. But yeah, we got some new chicken crates.
For moving chickens, and these made it so much nicer.
Yes.
We were able to get basically about 12 of the smaller ones. We did about 12 or 13 per, and then we're able to make one move and not worry about them getting too hot or, it being closed up for too long. And
this will also help with transportation off the homestead.
Yeah, so if I want to sell any at auction, or if I want to transport like large quantities, if I'm going to meet somebody somewhere, because we have been using the black totes that you kind of see all around our homestead. Right. Yeah, we've been using those, and we had drilled holes in the lid and drilled holes in the side, but the last time we transported them, the person that I was transporting what they brought was way too small, and I couldn't fit all my chickens that I was selling her in her totes, so she bought the tote off of us too.
So what we should do next time is transport them in there.
Bring a couple of those.
Bring a couple extra totes.
Just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
And be like, here you go.
Hi, Levi.
Hi, Levi. No more thunder, you're okay again? I brushed him too. He still looks okay.
Browns, you got some brown and black.
Yep.
With his cream color.
Yeah, when his winter coat is gone, he turns. He's got this big spot right here, and he gets this big spot right here. And because it matches his head, so it's like boom, 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 and then the side's white.
Yep.
Hi, bud.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot in the house. I don't think I did. Just a few things, just some cleanup projects.
You're just getting ready.
Yeah, just kind of getting ready. Tomorrow, I planned on doing stuff in the house today, but this beam arrived really early in the day, and it kind of screwed up everything.
Before I was out of bed.
Yeah, we were expecting it late afternoon, but it arrived early morning.
Yeah.
Glad I got here. So I'll work on the house tomorrow, trying to prep and get ready for Jim. I think Jim's coming out in a couple days, so we can get the area that the beam is going to rest in the middle of the house, get all of that stuff preset and ready to go for the beams we put up on this Saturday. So tomorrow, back in the house doing some work. So I'll give you some updates on those in the morning. or in the evening, your morning, anyway.
Who knows what time it is that you watch it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so that's it. That's our weekend.
We'll give you an update next time you see us.
It was an overall good weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We just did as much as we could in between the rain.
Yes.
We even got soaking wet. Almost ruined the camera.
Yeah. We left the camera outside in
Forgot when we ran.
When we ran back inside. It survived.
Yeah, it was way up by where we were building the shed, and both of us, he made a run for it and I had the trike, so it's bringing stuff back down, and neither of us remembered the camera was still sitting up there with the tractor, and unfortunately it got pretty wet, so I ran back up there with the trike and grabbed it and tried to like put my body over it as best I could, but it was just pouring rain.
It was a deluge of rain.
It survived, which is good. I was really nervous.
Yeah. Just had to dry out a little bit. Yep.
Hi, buds.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching as usual. We do appreciate it. Bye.
Bye. Oh.